All right. Hello and welcome. Welcome into the energy of the day for March 21st. That would be Friday, March 21st, 2025. So let's take a look here. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Already shuffled. And just a quick little shuffle to actually get the card out, right? Let's see here. Let's take a look. If you'd like to go ahead and check out the website, that's already up and running, martareadstarot.ca, or you can email me to book a private, martareadstarot@gmail.com. Okay, let's go ahead here. Let's see what the energy of the day is. What is the energy of the day? We have be bold and make the first move. Very lovely, very lovely. Maybe there are some things that you were kind of teeter-tottering on and thinking about doing, but you did not do it because of some, some inhibitions or some, maybe some people telling you that something was a bad idea, but really you felt it strongly and it was actually a good idea, whatever the case is, right? Let's see what's going on here for you. Let's take a look what this is in regards to. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of stuff that sometimes falls out of these cards here. All right. Ooh, a back and forth. Yeah, a back and forth. That's exactly what we're looking at here. No more actually waiting, and it's time to basically make a decision for oneself, right? Let's take a look. Let's keep going here. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, hold on. Oh my. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Judgment, out with the old. Decision time. Taking time, because it is in regards to your own stability and well-being, and it's time for a change for that one. Okay, just give me a second here. Just a moment, because it feels like either somebody wants a change, a switch up, a different outcome, and they've been thinking about it for a very long time, actually. A very long time. There's a person here who has been contemplating something for a while. How to incorporate a change. Yes, thinking about it, for sure. Incorporating a change. It is possible, too, that there is a situation that you require to stop going back and forth about at this point, because there's no real actual reason that you should be recycling this kind of indecision. And stick with stick with your decision and go forward, kind of thing, into a more stable outcome, one that requires change, one that requires transformation, one that is not it's not hurtful in the long run, kind of thing, right? It feels like you may also feel that if you incorporate a certain type of change, then you're going to be the one hurt in the long run. I honestly don't think so. I think it's a lie. Oh, it's a lie to keep you from making a change. You may be dealing with a person who constantly makes excuses for themselves. You make excuses for yourself at one point, and that's why you are not being bold to make a first move. Because there's a comfort zone going on here, a level of comfort here, creature comforts, whatever you want to call it, right? It still has a feeling of stability. There's still something here that you feel stable in, you feel safe in, but it may not be the right thing for you. You may actually be thinking, okay, so the reason that you've been kind of teeter-tottering on it, for example, I'll give you guys an example. All right, the example is better to understand. You've been with a company for a very long time. Okay, it's safe, it's reliable, it's dependent. You always get a paycheck. And you've been there for quite a while. Okay, but the environment, the morale in this situation, this environment, right, is not so good. Okay, it's not the best. All right, people talk really low to themselves or about each other or whatever the case is here. It's really it's manageable because it pays the bills. It's always reliable because you always get a paycheck at the end of each week or two. But it feels like there is something unfortunate here that is happening that is it's unstable, right? It's not grounded, and it requires you to make a change with it in some way, shape, or form. Now, this change could just simply be you asking for a different position or never really leaving the place, but kind of changing the outcome overall here. It could be that you are looking for a different title, a different department, and that's a change in itself. Now, it could be also that you are asking for, to be transferred over, or you are literally leaving, right? You're literally leaving the place, and it's been something that you've been putting off and thinking about back and forth for a very long time. Okay. There is also another message here about no longer being stagnant in past cycles, past situation, past repetition. And when you make a decision to go towards your own stability, your own peace, your own Zen kind of life, your happy outcome here, then nobody should be changing your mind about that. There's something here too, because sometimes we may think, other people's whispers or other people's advice is exactly for us when it's really not. It's really more so for them than it is for you. And it seems like you might have individuals here around you, or you're in an environment here who think they know best for you, who give you like solid quote unquote advice, but really it's not the case here. Yeah, see, you're meant to be cutting that off, and living your life according to your own goals, your own ideals, your own real genuine decisions here. It feels like there's a situation for someone where it's letting them know not to wither in the old, and really truly take a chance on a specific decision for themselves, for their own safety, for their own security. Uh, I was going to laugh a little bit, and I was going to say, kind of think for yourself here, decide for yourself. It could be that. It actually could be that. Let's see the energy present here. Let's see what's going on. Gemini in reverse, overthinking. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay. You should not be overthinking things too much, and you should also not be dissuaded by people's good advice for you when you feel that it's not for you, right? Don't go along with what is said if you truly don't feel it, okay? Let's go ahead here. What else? Pluto, yeah, make sure to stand your ground. Make sure that, whatever you decide, whatever you want here, is coming from your own personal sense of knowing yourself. Okay, knowing yourself and knowing what to do. Let's see here. Yeah. You feel a little unadventurous, I would say, when it's high time to do so. Yeah. Yeah. And your intuition is not coming through here very well. Are they all upside down, or is it just those? Oh, it was just those. Or maybe it was upside down. It was meant to be, regardless. I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be thinking about that part. The real thing here is do what feels right, not what is obligated from you. Oh gosh, hold on a second. This is important. Make your decisions based on your own security, your own sense of safety, your own sense of knowing, without having to be influenced by other individuals just because they see something differently than you do. This especially goes for individuals trying to make a specific decision in something. Make sure that it's your own decision rather than a choice that is pushed onto you or enforced onto you. There we go. Okay. Now let me see what the animal messages have to say here for this overall. What's the best advice here? Transformation. That's great because that's also the death card as well. I will look at the bottom just real quick here. Metamorphosis. Holy cow, guys. Wow. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Yeah, clear and with hope here. With a sense of feeling that it's the correct path to choose or it's the correct choice you are making here. It feels like there could be a requirement to change a dynamic, change a partnership, change the way things are done. And it requires your sense of being bold here in order to enact this transformation, this change, metamorphosis, right? Pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. There you go, guys. I was talking about comfort zones earlier. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. Yeah, be bold and make the first move. It could actually be about yourself here. Being bold and making the first move for yourself. Things you have not done due to other people's warnings have only gone so far. And at this point, you are allowed to have your own life here. You're allowed to make your own decisions. You're allowed to explore, and you're allowed to feel differently about some things. Okay, that's basically it. I wish you guys all the very best. Have a great one. I will see you all for the weekend read, and I mean, make your genuine choices, guys. All the very best. Bye bye.